Welcome to the Music Video Night podcast, where we watch music videos and deconstruct them into meanings that couldn't possibly be there. I'm Jared.
And I'm Travis, and we are not experts in music or videos. What's going on, Jared?
Nothing. What's going on? Let's just not say anything about.
Let's just, pretend like
I'll just sit here the whole time.
pretend like he's not here
Won't
at
say
all.
anything.
Hold the mic and don't say it. Yeah, no acknowledgement. This is a video we have invited our special guest back for. This is a second time participant.
Yes, and first time on YouTube, so first time you'll get to see him.
Yeah.
Welcome your brother, Skylar Cathrell.
Happy to be here.
Yeah,
Let's
great.
talk music videos.
Yeah, great. Skylar, let's let you introduce the video, and then we're going to go back and talk about our normal routine of things. What's this video today?
So today we will be watching and dissecting Candyman by Aqua.
Okay, first question. Is this song called Candyman, or is it Lollipop?
It's Lollipop.
It actually is Lollipop.
It's Lollipop.
Yeah, it's Lollipop.
And in what's
Quotation marks?
Quotations?
Yeah.
Not quotations.
No.
Parentheses.
Brackets.
Parentheses?
It's
Yeah.
Candyman. It's weird. Anyway.
That's good.
Okay, so today we all have our scent of the days. We're going to brush through them real quick. Travis just started grabbing things.
I did. It's random draw today.
Yeah.
And I still don't know what all we got.
Okay, Travis is wearing Most Wanted. What do you think of that?
It's so good. I don't know. You don't like it.
No.
But I do.
Okay. They're not going to sponsor us now because I said it's terrible.
No, you didn't. You just said you didn't like it.
It's
now
terrible.
you said it's terrible.
Skylar is wearing Versace Eros Eau de Parfum. What do you think of that one?
It smells good. I'm a fan.
Great. And I'm wearing A Taste of Heaven by Killian. Perfect.
Killian.
What
and
are we
today
drinking?
We're drinking Drafty Kilt Scotch Ale.
Jeff
Gentlemen,
they killed. Sponsor us.
I'd love for them to sponsor us. I could drink this
Yeah, Monday
all
Night
the
Brewing.
time.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, so does anyone have any relation to the song Lollipop by Aqua? Do we have
Absolutely
any-
not.
No stories from
None.
you.
Zero.
Skylar?
I only know it listening to this in the back seat of a Stanza that you used to have. You had this CD album.
I had the tape.
Was it the tape?
Yeah, I had the tape.
So I listened to this on, I don't know what it was. I think
In a
two
car?
12s. I think you had two 12s in that thing.
Oh, you think that was... I didn't have a system when I had a tape deck.
That was Celica.
That was a Celica, yeah.
That you had the
But I don't
system
think... This might have been on my iPod or something, but I wouldn't have had a cassette with a system.
No, it was
think so.
loud when we played it. Maybe you made a CD and had it on
I
it.
can see that. Yeah, that makes sense.
Anyway, what about you?
Nothing. It reminds me of a skating ring, but I think that's just because Aqua does.
Yeah, I think anything Aqua does.
Because that's our youth. This song was 1997.
Correct.
And, we have attempted to look up directors. I couldn't find any directors. There's no information on this video out there.
Really?
Yeah.
This is the second time you've done this.
Yeah, even the wiki is just like, it's a video.
You're getting off easy.
Not on purpose.
No, I know
trying
it's not
to.
on purpose. It's just weird.
Okay. Great. So let's just go right into the walkthrough. Skylar, you are the guest. Walk us through the basics, not any theories, just literally what goes on in the video.
If someone's never seen this before, what are they watching?
So you got a bunch of, I'll say, future people going into space. They keep talking to this guy on the TV, and then he will zap himself in. They hang out for a little while, and all is well until you get to the end of the video. They bump into some what I would call space alien police. A little interrogation goes on, and then it's a little machine that kind of beams them into.
Is this fun for you?
No,
not at all.
I'm hoping it will be,
No,
and we'll get to that point.
Just the explaining of the video. Is that part fun?
It is.
Oh, okay.
It is.
It's awful.
I'm trying to think about what all happened. I watched this about 80 times.
I walked in and checked on Skylar a couple times, and he was like white-faced, depressed, like sunken eyes.
Okay.
You have no notes. You didn't take any notes?
I did, but I don't have them with me.
It's 1997.
Yeah.
Do you remember watching this video in 97?
No, not
I
at
don't
all.
either.
I loved this tape. As Skylar suggested, I had it, but never knew there was a video for this.
Me neither. till the first time you made me watch it.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you know?
No idea.
Okay, fair enough.
Cool.
God, what do we want to get into first? Because we usually talk about a lot of minutia.
Yeah, we can slowly walk through it.
Yeah.
So the beginning of this video, they introduce it in Aqua Vision, which if you watch any of their videos, they do that pretty frequently.
yeah, Aquascope.
Aquascope. Yeah. And then they introduce all the actors, which is a first for any video I think we've done, right?
Is that their real names, by the way?
Yes.
Okay.
That is their real names. We have Lenny, or they're from Denmark.
Okay.
So if that paints a lens of this picture, they are foreign. So Lene, Soren, Klaus, and Renee, and then Candy.
Yes.
Lenny's the female. Soren and Klaus are the assistants. The bald man is Renee. Candy is the robot.
Yes.
Okay. So there you go. That's where we started.
Okay, so you have the three other than Renee and
he's the Candy Man. He is the
Candy Man and the robot Candy.
Yes.
But they're on a rocket ship.
Yes.
And he starts interfering with their electronics, is what it appears to be.
Okay.
And then beams into their ship.
Yes.
Then what happens?
Yeah. So I think the state of them before he beams in is they are trying to get it together. Like you said, he's taking it over. He's interfering, and they cannot solve whatever issue he is causing. Scholars said they are future people. I think that's safe to say. They all kind of future, like what 97 thought the future was.
No. Yeah, they're definitely from the future. This is not
up for debate.
No. some future. Hopefully not ours.
All right, and then the Candyman beams himself aboard. Now 97, the movie Candyman was already out.
Correct.
All right. Any tie-ins there, y'all, to the Candyman of horror movie fame?
No.
Skylar?
Not that I see.
Okay.
Is that where your theory went?
I have no comment yet. We're not to theories.
Oh, dear Lord.
Okay, so would you describe Candyman as hostile when he gets on board?
Semi.
Yeah. A little agitated?
He does, yeah. He kind of yells at him and points his finger and does the parent naughty thing. But other than that, they seem to get over it pretty damn quick.
Yeah.
I would say powerful more so than hostile. He doesn't have a hostile vibe to him to me.
Okay. When he first arrives.
Yes.
Okay.
He's just like, comes in, starts demanding things.
Yeah, he showed up with a mission, and they're not doing what they should be doing, whatever that is.
Okay. All right. And then right after that, we see they give him a lollipop, literal lollipop. And then
Candy does.
The robot does, yes. I say they because the Candy's part of the crew, I would put it as.
No, because Candy shows up in the teleporter after him. Did you not catch that?
No. He's not on board at the beginning?
Candy shows up in the teleporter right after him.
Oh, well then...
So Candy is with him.
We got to stop this because... Okay, we're going to start this over in a minute, and I'll get back to that. So, Candy gives him a lollipop.
Yes.
My God.
Did I ruin everything
I
for
knew
you?
that he gave him one, but I didn't know he came with him.
He came with him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Scott, did you notice that?
No.
I'll point it out when it gets to
please
it.
do.
Either way.
Okay, either way, which is very odd to me because the way that Candyman reacts to this lollipop is he is never had one. He is confused. He grabs it with apprehension and licks it like, what is this? And then is very much into the lollipop.
Super happy about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And look, I'm not saying that Candy was with him. I'm just saying Candy teleports after him.
Okay. So you're not no implication yet. Not.
I don't know if he was or not. My initial thought was, yeah, he was with Candy. Candy, you son of a bitch. So, which, by the way, Candy is the worst robot. R2-D2 with eyes and a clear head looking thing.
Yeah, he has like egg carton stuff in his head.
It's so bad.
Yeah, and they're flying toward a lime planet, I think.
It's green.
Lime.
Sure.
It looks like a real lime.
It does not. It's too round to be a lime.
Okay. I like how defensive you got about that. Like, I was like, oh, wow, I didn't believe that. And I say lime, and you're like, shut the hell up. You idiot.
Anyway, they're flying to a green planet. But there's a lot that's happening on this ship in between them getting to this planet and him arriving.
Okay.
right?
Okay, we're back to the beginning. Yeah, I mean, they're pressing buttons and stuff, and she's singing. She's got a milkshake.
Yeah, you got a guy in the background trying to pour some green goo out of a pitcher.
But I thought that happens after he's on board.
That's after.
It is, yeah. That's what I said. Between him arriving and them getting to the green planet.
Oh, yeah, I just saw it and had to take... Because we do see the green planet pretty much immediately.
Yeah.
Like, when they're flying. Okay, so yeah, so far, no Candy. Huh.
Did he be
Right.
man?
Candy
He did
does
be
arrive.
man.
Wow.
He teleports
My
in.
goodness, I didn't... Well, they do leave Candy alone on the ship, though, when
They
they're
do.
on the planet. So they trust Candy.
They do. Well, because he's giving them candy.
I bet that's how they named him.
So okay, cool. No, that changes a lot, really, for me. But I'm going to say, for my own mental health, that Candy is already part of this crew, and like,
Okay.
no, just hear me out, and comes back because the way they interact with him, and spoiler alert, he saves everybody.
Yeah, they know him. He's welcome.
Yeah.
You know?
You wouldn't just leave your spaceship to Candy.
No, I love how y'all are twisting this to make it fit your theories, but let's...
It doesn't actually. It really doesn't affect any of my theories at all. It just
It's not? Okay.
no. Yeah, I didn't realize that. So yeah, cool. Good
All right,
catch.
so then they get to this planet.
Yeah.
God, we gotta get through this.
Yeah.
They get to this planet. They see a enormous iguana and ignore it.
No, they don't. They point at it and run.
They run a little bit, but then they go back to playing golf and looking at rocks. I mean, I think when you see the big iguana, you just get the hell out.
Maybe. We don't know their relation to the iguana or the planet yet.
Okay. And then some little green aliens come out.
Kidnap them.
And kidnap
Lock
them.
them up.
Yeah.
Start zapping our lead singer.
Zapping or tickling?
They zap her face. She looks unhappy.
Okay.
Yeah, she gets that
Yeah.
chest,
The
neck,
rainbow
mouth.
laser.
Yeah.
Okay, but they're
Eyes.
tickling the ones that are chained up against the wall.
They're poking him with guns.
Yeah.
Are they guns?
Yes, they're absolutely guns.
Okay.
They hold them like guns, but they don't use them like guns. You know?
Is that what you do with a gun? You poke people with it?
As a threatening gesture, you do.
I think you just pointing it works.
What are they then?
I don't know.
You're just arguing to argue at this point.
I'm just asking
Wow,
questions.
Travis is agitated. Okay, what else? I mean, keep talking since we know nothing about this video. Travis, tell us all about it.
All right, then Candy comes in and turns their guns into lollipops. And then they're happy and everyone gets away.
They get away or they're set free?
They're set free.
Yeah. How's it feel?
At least I'm agreeing.
My God, this video has turned us against each other. This is season 1 right now. This is season 1.
Right?
Okay. I don't even know what to say now. I am all a jumble. So you think they're scared of the iguana or not? They don't react big enough to the giant iguana?
They should be. I would be terrified.
I think so, because they see it. Do they see it when we do initially, or do they see it at the end when they all bolt back to the ship? Because I don't think they see the iguana when we do.
They react to it.
The second time that we see the iguana.
It's just like licking its lips in the background the first time, right?
Yeah.
I will say that I laughed out loud when I saw that iguana. I was like, this is great.
Oh, okay.
And then it took me about my 4th view to see the iguana the second time. Like, I was too busy focused on the foreground that I did not realize the iguana was in the back.
Okay. That's the video. So there you go.
Yeah, there's our like little stuff, right? Okay, so this can we can or can't agree, I guess, whatever you want to say, but did you have a hard time finding anything in this video?
Oh, yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Skylar? We know you did.
Absolutely.
You know, I found several things I can follow. And I think, so I did catch Skylar, watching this video without music a lot of times, silent, to take in just without the lyrics, right? But I think the lyrics really guide this video a lot in terms of what you're supposed to be looking for. So if y'all both turned off the music, then maybe that's why.
Okay. Maybe.
Neither
That
one of
would
y'all
make
listened
sense.
to-
I didn't do that. And normally I do.
You didn't turn off the music, or you
I
did?
did not.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. I
Yeah.
didn't turn off the
Oh,
music.
you didn't?
No, I listened to it every single time. Where Skylar did turn off the music.
Okay.
I did about 50-50.
Okay.
My initial watch, both times I've done this, is without music.
Okay.
Just video. Yeah.
They point at it. And
Alright.
they run.
Yeah.
Yeah, they run from it. They react to it.
Yeah.
But then they keep having a good time
Exactly.
until he catches up.
It appears to be a pretty small planet. So.
Very, very small.
We don't know that. It could just be a big iguana.
I mean,
We don't see his feet. He might not even be on the planet. He's just like floating in space.
Oh, look at that guy.
Yeah, see, I didn't even catch him. Okay, so, shit, let's just get into theories. Let's just get into it.
how many theories did you come up with?
I've just got, like, several things.
Okay,
Just branch out.
No solid theories. How many? Well, you just have a thought.
Yeah.
Do you have a solid theory, Skylar?
I'd say it is.
okay.
It's more than a thought, yes, but
I have a theory and a thought.
Okay, cool. All right, so, did you get your one-sentence summations, the both of you?
I can right now.
Yeah, hit
I
us.
did not write it down.
Okay.
Drugs are bad.
I feel like you've used that before.
Probably.
Like, if you don't have, if it's just chaos, you're like drugs.
No, that's really the best I can do right now.
that's the opposite of mine. They're good. Like, look
you
how
see
happy they all get. Like,
Drugs are bad, drugs are good.
because it was looking kind of violent for a little while. And Candyman, he's pushing space pee. You know, like, he's the one that kind of levels the playing field so they can all get along. So I'm gonna opposite you for this.
Okay. All right.
And your one-sentence summation is drugs are good.
Yes.
Okay, I put this is pre-porn for sugared-up virgins.
For sugared up virgins. Okay.
It's pre-porn. It's not porn, but it is for, like, overactive tweens.
Okay.
You'll think of it tonight.
Sure.
I hope not.
I promise you now I won't.
I got that. Laugh the iguana. Oh, so I also put, like, we discussed, this wasn't on an episode that you've probably listened to, Sky, but we did a music video night not that long ago, and we discussed what year in your head is a music video. Like, what are music videos? What year are they?
Ooh.
Just 90s.
No, okay, so I put that because it made me think of this. This is 1997, isn't it? This video is so 1997.
It's very.
Yeah.
It may be pre-97.
94-ish.
Yeah.
Sure. It's the hyperactivity of it is definitely post Nirvana. Like, there's no grunge to this. This is like squeaky hyper over, like a counter to grunge almost, right?
Right.
So that's just my thought. It's just like such a rebound from the videos of those times. So
Yeah. I agree.
okay. I don't even know. Oh, okay. So a few notes I had too. At 1:43, we see that telephone floating.
Yes.
They are surprised.
Surprised by the telephone?
Yeah, by it floating.
Floating?
Like, they're like, "Whoa, we're in space." Why?
Oh. Okay. There's lots of those questions. Do we want to get into those questions?
We can, like, weird stuff, just weird things.
Nonsensical bullshit.
Okay,
Okay. Why are they wearing spacesuits?
because their visors are up and stuff.
Yeah.
yeah, and their helmets are off. Yeah,
Absolutely.
I had a weird theory on that, but because I noticed their visors are up, it doesn't hold. Like, the truth of it is they want you to see their faces, and they don't want. I mean, the band wants you to see them.
Sure. But you could even see that with the visor down.
That's just what they wanted.
So
They wanted this.
it's full of inconsistencies.
Yeah. Why is there one rock on the planet?
The one rock.
Yeah.
Why do they have an Aqua flag?
Yeah, they're claiming it. They're claiming the planet, which is why the aliens are so mad. Didn't think of that one, huh?
Sure.
Okay, so mad. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna go into my theory.
Yeah, please
because
do.
we're just talking nonsense.
Yeah.
And I feel like we need to get started.
Okay. Let's hear it. Yeah, before you get into your theory, the first note I put on my piece of paper is this is the one I should have vetoed.
I thought you were.
I thought I was too.
Yeah. I almost like threw in my head when I wrote it down, like, this is a throwaway. Like, Travis is gonna totally get rid of this one.
I should have.
Well, you're picking. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay, So I put that one theory is this group, including Candy, is lost in space.
Okay.
So they have lost control. Like, it's not that the Candyman is interfering with it. It's that they have lost control of their vehicle and can't fix it, right? They get this transmission from the Candyman offering to help, and he comes on board, and he's like, what are you doing here? That's why he's so agitated. It's not that he's, like, attacking. He's just like, you guys are idiots. Like, you're going to crash into our planet. Because I'm going to guess that it seems like since we see him in front of the green planet at the beginning, like, he comes from it. Like, he's some type of leader, like Skylar said, position of power. And he's like, y'all are about to crash. I'm going to save y'all. And then after that, he gets on the controls once he boards the ship and takes them to the planet. So he's able to get them together enough to bring them down. Okay. While he's on the ship, they give him this lollipop as a thank you, which he has not experienced before. And now he is like, he gets addicted to it. But when he gets back on his planet and all these things come out, now they're like, oh, you're a traitor. Like, why have you decided to help these people? Maybe it's like a private planet, or they're hostile. Okay. So then once they get on the planet, he gets kidnapped even though he's from there. They torture them for experiments. That's why they're poking them, like being aggressive. But then Candy comes, turns their guns into lollipops, and they're like, oh, this is what this group is about. They're not here to fight us. They are non-threatening. They just have candy.
Okay.
Give them candy, and then everyone's happy, and they're set free. The end.
Okay. Okay. I guess there's a couple reasons I would say that doesn't work, but I'll kind of get into it in my theory.
Okay.
Do you want to get into your theory first, or do you want me to go?
You can go.
Okay.
Well, so nothing to add or take away? Like, you're supposed to support me.
I do. I have a lot to add, but
Okay,
I'm going to kind of do it while I'm talking about mine.
Okay.
The only thing I'm against is Candyman. If those, if his people came and like in close, whatever they did, like tied him down, those don't look like his people. He doesn't look the same as they do. So I don't feel like they have any relationship at all.
Well, okay, and that's fine because I don't think he does either. But what, if not that, is his relation to anything?
Yeah, I'll kind of touch on it a little bit.
Okay.
I want to support you, but I'm definitely not going to.
Never. Okay.
No, I do sometimes. I can't in this one because my theory completely goes against everything you just said. All right, so I can agree they're lost in space or whatever. Candyman is a con man. He's a space con man. Okay, Candy is with him.
Okay,
I mean he does beam on the ship with him or after him. Yes. Okay, so he is getting on their ship to essentially take over and get them to take him where he wants to go, and he wants to go to the Lime Planet.
Okay.
I don't think they're about to crash in the planet. And the only reason I say that, I don't even think they're anywhere near the Green Planet.
Okay.
Because how many wigs did you count?
I didn't count them this time. I tried to come up with something for the costumes. But
So did I.
Okay.
But I did count the wigs. And, of course, there's a light purple, silver, white, dark purple, orange, and red. So there's 6 wigs.
Good Lord. Okay.
In all. They didn't just do that all in one day.
Yeah, okay.
So he's riding with them for a while. She's constantly changing.
Sure.
He is. I think she's the leader, commander of this ship, right? You see, she's the only one that eats candy. Him and her are the only ones that eat candy.
Okay.
So him and Candy are using the candy to kind of mind control, coax. What? Yeah.
Okay.
Her into doing his bidding.
Okay.
So he is a bad guy. And I think I don't know why he wants to go to this planet. That's the one thing I can't quite figure out. He doesn't belong there.
Yeah.
But there's something on that planet that he wants.
It didn't go his way.
Exactly.
Okay.
But he gets captured by them.
So if we're going to say then that it's a space drug of some kind, once the other aliens get it, they have to let them go because we want more of these space drugs.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's a con man / drug dealer.
Okay.
But see, that completely defies everything you said, which is
sure. But like in neither theory, then we have not addressed what's going on in the background on the ship with like the goo and the icing and all that stuff.
no idea.
No idea. Okay.
So
No idea.
I saw that and kind of looked at it as almost like the lab, like the meth lab, if you will, candy lab that they're making, because those guys have like, they're doing the science stuff in the back. You know, they got goo, they're pushing all the buttons. That's the chemists.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which I'm fine with that. Which kind of ties more into the first, that they are in control of the candy, not the candy man. But he is called the candy man.
Yeah.
He distributes, you know.
Or, again, since they're making the drugs, they're not allowed to partake in them. So he's influenced her to command them to make all the drugs for him.
So even what if that's even the thing then? Like, these are more bumblers, and the Candyman is the captain of this ship. Like, he just beams back on board.
That is also another possibility.
Yeah, like because he looks more like them than the aliens,
Except for the ears.
except for the ears.
He's got pointy ears and they don't.
and he's not dressed the same as them either.
No, and he's got a different space suit. There's a lot of weird things too that don't fit.
Yeah, and that could just be like the band is putting like these two ahead of the other ones. Like, these are our forward members, they're the singers.
Yeah.
Possibly, but yeah, I mean, the Candyman is something different from the crew and the green people and the iguana.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because even the green people don't look like the iguana, other than they're just green.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. That's
Okay.
That's my theory. All right, Skylar, go. Help us out here. Maybe you figured it out.
I don't know. But what I do think is, I do think the Candyman is kind of in the chain of command, if you will, for all the people on the ship at the beginning.
So he is more human than alien.
Yes, absolutely. I didn't notice what you pointed out, that Candy came on after he did. I'd like to know what Candy was doing, but because that that could be indicative of what's going on most of the time. But yeah, I think he comes in, things are out of whack. He comes back to fix it. They get invaded, and then I guess these alien things, they get some of what they're moving, you know, interstellar drug trafficking, if you will. Like, they get their hands on it, and then they all get along. I think he is with them the whole time, and maybe was just unhappy with the way things were going at the start.
They're just floating around in space and not delivering the goods.
Yeah, not doing whatever their link in the chain is.
Okay.
Yeah,
I see what you're saying. That they're the drug peddlers and he's the kingpin.
Yeah, he's just over it all.
Yeah.
Essentially. Okay. I'm not mad at that either.
I feel like that's too bland, you know? Like, just even if you don't watch the video and listen to the song, that's what it sounds like the whole time. Like, he is like, hey, he doesn't say anything about them making it, but he's like, hey man, I have all the candy. So he's the outward facing one of this movement, if you will.
Yeah, the face of the operation.
Yeah.
Yeah, the speaker.
Yeah. But so who makes the candy? Did they make the candy, or
They
does
try.
the robot make the candy?
They try, which I think, like, one of you said it, they were the chemists.
Yeah.
In the background, like, they're messing with the goo, like they haven't figured it out, or they're trying to make new stuff, because it's a green goo and he's got purple candy, purple lollipop, so it's not the same thing, but they are experimenting with things to make that they haven't quite mastered it.
So what is Candy's role?
The robots?
Yeah.
Maybe he's just sanitary. Like, in this future, you don't want to touch, so you use a robot.
Okay.
He can also zap things and change them to candy.
Yeah. Now, so let's go back to my one sentence summation. Y'all don't think this video is horny at all?
No.
A little bit.
Okay.
I see it.
Yeah.
I think the song is.
Yeah, the video is super horny. Where is Candy's laser?
Okay. But did they mean to do that?
Yes. This song, the first verse is about blowjobs.
Yeah.
The second verse is about cunnilingus.
Okay.
That's all of the verses. And then it goes into the chorus. And this whole video is about sexual stuff. Like, there's so many phallic references, licking the lollipop, shooting a laser in her face, the robot shooting his dick around. Like, absolutely. It's like a super horny video.
Okay. I mean, I can see throwing horny in there. I wouldn't call it a super horny video.
Okay. Well, you must have jerked it today because
No question.
yeah, you got it out of your system because this one's raring to go.
Okay. So,
There's and it shocks me, Travis, because there's so many videos where you're like, oh, this is them covering a lot of fetishes. Like, is this not? There's bondage. Like, there's people tied up. There's role play. There's like strapping down. Like all kinds of stuff.
Okay, but you argued with me at the beginning when I said, are they tickling them?
No.
While they're bonded, because that would be a fetish thing. But you shot down the fetish
I
thing.
said that they were guns. We were talking about the literal, and they are guns. But like, if you are being sexual, they are using their guns as a phallic symbol.
Never seen a gun look like that before.
Have you ever seen an alien look like that, Travis? It's not real. Did you know this isn't a real video? This is all pretend. Did you know that?
Okay, you're assuming that they're guns.
What else would they be? Ticklers? Do they look like little rib ticklers?
They're poking it in the ribs.
What do you do? What is that, a dick? That's right, isn't it?
Could be.
So it's horny. You can't have it both ways, Travis. It's guns or it's horny. There's no middle ground.
All right, it's guns.
Okay, fine. Yeah, so this video is, and the song, to your point, super horny.
Yeah.
Obviously, like a very horny video, which is like the biggest theory of this video. So the storyline is turning a hoe into a housewife. That's what this whole video is about. I think that's what the real thing is, right? So the Candyman is a sugar daddy. In real life, that's what he is. He comes on board to this girl who has nothing to offer except her sweets, right? And he's like, hey, give me that head. And she's like, I got it. Want to do it. Does it. But then as it goes on, she's then like, hey, it's my turn, which a sugar daddy wouldn't necessarily do if he's just in it for her. You know what I mean? It shows that he's turning to her, right? Then he takes her home to his home planet to settle down. If there's trouble because all of his friends are like, don't do this. We got to, how many times have you been with a girl you shouldn't have been with? Your friends are like trying to get you away from her. They strap her down, try to interrogate her. They figure out, okay, she's kind of cool. She can stay. And then they all have a good time. Her friends is this group. His friends are the aliens. They get married.
They get married?
Why not? I just added that. But.
Okay. Why are you so fixated that this is his home planet? What makes you think
he came from somewhere?
He belongs to but not there. He didn't come from there.
Well, if he doesn't look like it, no. But I think there's no other place. We have been given no other information about him. He could be a space wanderer, I guess. But it just makes the most sense that if he is in between the two, like a person who has two sets of friends, it's just shown physically. And so for him to introduce this new girl that has her set of friends to his other friends, it goes through a line of questioning, and they don't like it at first, but then they get together and everything's fine. Okay. He's like, hey, they literally get lollipops. He's like, hey, she gives fire head. And then they're like, oh, my bad. Have at it.
Okay. All right. I can support that one a little bit more. Mm-hmm. I don't want to.
Okay, so the aliens attack when they golf, so this is about fracking, when they're destroying the planet.
I don't know. The problem is we don't know what this is about.
It could also be about just pimping her out. Like he finds her, they have nothing to offer, and then he just uses them for their goods, like their sexual goods, and takes them back. And it's a representation of they just get pimped out by the Candyman, in which case he's not a drug peddler, but he's a pimp.
Sure.
And then pimps them out to this planet. Like he captures them, literally takes them and
But
pimps
the problem is he is a captive too.
He is for a minute. Yeah, they got him, and they zap her in the face. What's happening?
I don't know, because there's no changes that happen either.
No. Nothing. That doesn't solve anything when they zap her. It doesn't change her wig.
Doesn't change nothing. Nothing changes. She has a slight uncomfortable look on her, but that's it.
Maybe this is just about opening up to the joys of oral sex. Like she's not really into it. You had to tie her down and give her the business. And she's like, you know what? It's not that bad.
Any thoughts, Skylar? Please talk.
I get no respect. I get no respect at all.
I got nothing for that. You know, I think a lot of this is about mouth stuff. You know, I think both of y'all are spot on that. I don't know why his ears look the way they do. He doesn't fit in with anybody.
What do you think of him? We'll get to that in a minute.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a minute.
Okay, so okay.
You really
I worked so hard.
No, you did.
God, and you're just like, okay. Okay.
Question though.
Please.
Candy. His name is an acronym.
Yes, I did not come up with one.
I didn't notice until
I knew, but I didn't try to come up with one.
Oh, I tried to come up with one too.
You did? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing you can say is candy is slang for cocaine.
Okay, so if you want to be like the drug peddler.
So you can definitely go down. That's the only reason I went down the drug idea anyway, is because it is slang for cocaine. So, but yes, there's periods in between it, and I literally tried to find what the acronym for it was. There's not one out there. You can make one up, but there's not like
make
there's
one
not
up.
Like a,
Make one up right now. Make an acronym up
gosh.
for candy. Both of you go.
he does this.
Yeah, I do. But
he
you can,
likes to put you on the spot.
yeah, make up an acronym
Go
for
ahead,
candy.
Skylar.
Just off the top.
candy and nose drugs. Yes,
Perfect.
we did it.
He's so much better at that than I am.
Perfect.
I freeze up every time he puts me on the spot. Do you have one?
Cocks are now daily yours.
That's not bad, actually.
All right, Travis, you're up.
Do I have to do one?
Yes.
Counting androids nullifies destiny
You're taking a left.
Yankees.
All right. I think Travis's is the best. So.
Well done.
All right. So are we ready to get into our final things here?
Yeah,
Anything to add? Any final notes that you have written down or anything? Pimping, lost in hostile territory. Got that. Yeah, I've got. I hit everything that I wrote down.
Yeah, I don't have anything else.
Got any final notes?
No.
No. Okay, so when he gets captured, he's not mad. He doesn't come in near as aggressive or like as a fighter. He's like defeated when he gets captured. You know what I mean? Also, I didn't add this into my theory when I said lyrically. You know, he's like, "I'm the Candy Man coming from Bounty Land." Bounty would be money. So like, as a sugar daddy, that makes sense. Like,
Okay, yeah.
But like, this is the end of the Candy Man. So I think that ties more into like them hooking up and like having a relationship. Like, hey, I was your sugar daddy, but this is the end of that. Like, now we're together. Like, my cash flow of supporting you is now like mutual. Like, this
Okay.
is the end of the Candy Man. Because I don't know how that would make sense in the video unless it's like, you captured me and I'm done. But what else could it mean in context of the song?
Yeah, in the video, you could at least show him leaving with them, but you never actually see anybody leave. You see the rocket ship leave,
Yeah.
but you don't see anybody on it.
No.
I don't know. Like, if you saw him leaving with them, I could kind of get on that. And you can assume that he does.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just okay. All right, next up. Acting. How's acting, everybody?
You want me to go first?
Yeah.
It's god-awful.
Okay.
It's so bad.
Sure. What do you think of the acting?
I think, yes, it was bad, but it was good for what it was supposed to be.
For
I feel like it was
1997.
supposed to be tacky and provocative, if you will, in that sense. So I think they did what they wanted to do.
I think for the most part, that's true. Is the acting good? No. But it is very charactery and silly, which that's what Aquascope is. I think that's fine. I think, like, as silly as the Candyman looks, like, I don't like a lot of it, but when he's, like, licking that lollipop, it's really funny to me for some reason. He's, like, so going for it in a silly way. I was like, I'm on board. Like, see, he's very confused. Look at him. He just knows he looks stupid and is doing it anyway.
Right. The problem is, what are they going for? Because if it's supposed to be a horny video, none of them are acting.
For virgins.
Okay.
They don't know how to really act.
All right, you defended it well. I'm gonna give you that.
You know, so Travis, do you remember? We can tie it in a little bit to a story from our college days.
Sure.
Did you ever go to the BCM with AJ and myself? We played ping pong, right?
Of course.
Yes. Okay. So you know how when virgins they don't know how to get out their sexual energy, so they like wrestle and tickle and like do weird shit to each other. That's what this is. They haven't quite got horny because they don't know what.
I'm giving it to you. You defended it well.
Okay.
That's the best argument you've came up with so far, and I like it.
But
So
can
good
you
job.
say that when you say the whole song is about cunnilingus and beaches?
Yeah, but the video, yes, but that's when we get into do they go together and all that stuff. Like that, that's up to us to decide later on.
Right.
Because it is a horny video. It's a very horny song, but it's like they're trying to be sneaky about it. But if you're young, like imagine yourself, again, post-sex or pre-sex, you wouldn't think this was horny at all. You would think it was silly and fun. But like being an adult, you're like, this video is horny.
Okay. So we can all agree the acting is bad. Y'all are just okay with it.
It just fits.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
it
okay
fits.
with it.
Yeah.
But it's not good.
No,
Okay.
not good.
No.
Okay. Do they go together? Does the song and the music video go together?
Yes. Yeah, I think so.
I think so, depending on which, what theory it aligns with, because some would fit better than others, but I would say yes.
I'm going to say no.
Okay. Why's that?
Because this is not what I think of when I hear this song.
I think...
And I
Okay.
didn't get a sexual feeling from it at all. Like, it didn't seem like a horny video to me, and it is a horny song.
Yeah.
So, no.
Okay. I just think that when you have this style of music, where do you go with it? Like, how do you make a video for this pop, like, techno style
We're
music?
going to get into that.
Okay.
That's coming up.
All right.
You get an iguana.
Actually, it's the next question.
Yeah. Okay, cool. What would you change?
What would you change?
Yep.
You want me to go?
No, you're going first.
I would make it. What's Oh shoot! The video you picked it about the sexual fetishes.
Tell Me, Billy Myers?
Tell Me by Billy Myers. I could see that video a little bit sped up and introduce Candy into it, and that would fit better than this.
So just the robot in that video.
Huh?
Introduce Candy?
Oh, like no, actual Candy, not the robot Candy.
Speed that video up, put the robot in, it works.
Yeah, no. You speed it up and you introduce actual Candy into it, not the robot Candy. Okay. But that would fit way better for this song.
So you don't think Billy Myers' song fits that video? You think this fits it better?
No, I think it fits it too. I think both of them could
okay.
fit there.
Okay. I just think the colors, the vibrancy of this fits that kind of like wild music, and it's silly. You can't, if you took the words away from the beat of this song, like the colors and how silly this looks fits it.
That does, yeah.
What would I change though? I
changed
who the
whole
hell knows?
I wouldn't have made it.
Yeah. What would you change, Skylar?
I feel like Candy should look a little more devious, He's just smiling the whole time. He needs more emotion. I would have tweaked that a little bit.
Explain, because both Candyman and Candy are from who knows where. Because if we're talking that Candyman did or did not come with that robot, then they are both also from separate places.
Right.
People are just beaming on this ship.
Unless he created Candy.
Is this a sex ship? Is this a brothel?
Oh, no, I don't think so.
That should be looked into.
We should have done it
we should have dove into that.
What in this time frame you would have just females, right? If it's a brothel ship.
Oh, so close-minded for space.
In 97, come on. Let's
97 Denmark.
Okay.
Look at the Candyman. What put a gender or a sexuality on that man?
I will not.
So I looked at some more recent videos of them. Did you look up anything new of theirs?
New?
Yeah. The Barbie movie came out and that made them like they're having a comeback.
No, they're not.
Absolutely are.
I'm going to watch it tonight.
The movie?
No.
Oh, the new stuff?
The new stuff.
Yeah, they have I don't know if they're coming out with new music, but they are coming out like they are back.
On tour.
Yeah,
I
on
saw
tour,
they had
yeah.
tour dates when I opened this.
But the Candyman, what's his name? Renee?
Renee.
Looks like he beat the shit out of you. Like he's scary now.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's like a swole. Like here, he looks.
He still looks intimidating.
Yeah.
He's a big guy.
Yeah.
but he's like kind of effeminate looking.
Right. Well, you can tell they put a lot of makeup on him.
Yes, but now that is not him anymore, and like it's not a dude I would mess with at this point in his life.
I don't know if I would have messed with him at that point.
You'd just be embarrassed to get beat up by him. Really,
Be afraid to get beat up or raped. I don't know.
it's a bad outcome no matter what he wants out of you.
exactly.
Okay, your money or your sexual needs.
Yeah.
If he wants to be your candy man,
Exactly.
he gets your sugar pop. Okay. Wow, which is better? The song.
Song.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's 100% the song.
Okay. I mean, do we have any last minute stuff before we get into
I do
the
not.
final moments of this? No.
No.
Anything to add? Okay. All right. Well, we've drawn the line, and we're ready to go. So let's do our BS rating.
Do you remember how to do this, Skylar?
You just make up whatever you want to score it.
Yeah.
What we want it to be.
Yeah, just
individually, not you guys.
No,
Yeah,
just whatever you want it to be.
On just the video, yeah?
No, the whole thing. Oh, well, let's go first. Travis. And I'll
Yeah,
go first.
y'all lead.
Okay. So I will give this 41 dick lasers.
41 candies with dick lasers.
I just said dick lasers. They don't have to be attached to candy.
But it is attached to candy.
Yeah.
Ain't shit sweet.
All I see is 40 of them.
41 dick lasers. Got it. I wrote it down.
I'm going to give it 6 wigs.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now you can rate it whatever. Now
Whatever
you get it
you
now.
want. It doesn't.
Yeah, I do now.
It doesn't mean anything.
I'll give it 19 popsicles.
There you go.
19 popsicles, 41 dick lasers, and 6 wigs. Huh. Okay.
I was about to say you seem disappointed.
No, I was trying to put together where that is. Where are we when all that's happening?
No idea.
All right.
I
Now,
played Denmark in 97.
That's exactly where we are. All right, real ratings.
I've got my. We'll just get through it because we don't have that much longer for our time. Okay, so I'm gonna guess both of your scores.
Okay.
Okay. So Travis, for you, I don't think either one of these are right. I guessed a 4.14.
That is incorrect. It is a 1.11.
1.11. All ones.
Yep, 111.
Okay. Okay. And Skylar, I guessed your score at a 4.98.
I'll give it a solid 5.8.
5.8. Okay.
All right. I guess I was off on Scott. Wait, you said 5.8?
5.8.
My guess was a 4.12 for you.
Okay.
So not terrible. My guess for you, Jared,
Yep.
and I'm afraid this is wrong, but 3.63.
3.63. 5.08.
What the fuck?
Okay. And here's, once again, Travis, I think you were just so unfair because this video took effort.
Yeah.
Like, they planned it and they did it. I think Skylar said it, like, with the acting. They got what they wanted to make.
What did you get emotionally out of this?
I didn't get anything
So
emotional.
how are you above a 5? That does not fit your MO.
5.08. Like, I'm just
It
slightly
doesn't
above.
matter.
It's because I think I see all the creativity. It's silly and stupid, but I see what they tried to do.
Wait a second. So you're giving this one the benefit of the doubt, but you would not give, what was it? Sex and Candy. You would not give Sex and Candy the benefit of the doubt.
Wasn't that
Do you
just a
remember that?
guy sitting in like a wavy cushion the whole time? Like,
No. There was so much that went into that video, the hard work, the purpose that went into it, and you didn't give it the credit, but yet you're giving this one the credit.
Yes. And the very simple answer is that, did we figure out Sex and Candy?
Did we figure this one out?
Yes.
No, we did
I think
not.
we figured it out. I don't think.
Absolutely
I think
not.
we overcomplicated it. I think it's a very simple video. But we did for our podcast. We made it very complicated.
Right.
But I think it's a very straightforward video. Whereas Sex and Candy, I do think is complex, but not in a way that you can figure it out.
So I still feel like I'm right because every other video you have had an emotional attachment to that has been over a 5. And if you don't have an emotional attachment to it, it has never been over a 5. So I assumed I would be way closer than what I am.
But you giving it a 1.1 just doesn't make any sense.
It's terrible.
It's not. That puts it lower than Mood Kings, which is just not true.
Yes, no, it's so true.
You don't. I think when you have an agitation against techno music. I think when you get hit with this kind of song, you get immediately mad
But
and
I
you
like
can't
the
recover.
song.
I don't know if you didn't once mention that. You just said it was better than. You like the song?
I do. I like the song.
Then how can you dislike the video so much you give it a 1.1?
It's so bad.
Look at that guy commanding a ship, dude.
No redemption in this. All right, we need to move on.
But there's not. I mean, that's the last thing. we have nothing to move on.
I don't want to defend this anymore because it is bad.
It's not a 1. I'm not saying it's a good video. I'm saying it's an average. It's almost exactly average video. But there's just so much that they put into it for it to be so silly. Like they made a robot and they made a spaceship.
You scored this higher than Panic at the Disco's I Write Sins, Not Tragedies.
We rescored that. It's a 6. It's in 6s now.
Is it now? Okay, because you originally were a 5
5
flat.
even. No.
Yeah.
So, but if to your argument, I can help you with my score of what my 5 even is Shawn Mendes Wonder, and I do think this is better than Shawn Mendes Wonder.
Wow. Okay. Okay. All right.
That was them with some CGI and Shawn Mendes, and they were like, they shat out a video. This took effort and planning.
Okay.
So it is 0.08 better than Shawn Mendes.
All right.
Now, music video night, I have no idea what's going to happen with this video.
I don't either.
I can't guess how that's going to go.
I'm either going to love it or I'm going to hate it even more.
Yeah. So I think we just leave it there so you don't get it in your head that you're going to be right during music video night.
No. Yeah, I'm open to it in music video night. You know that.
Well, I'm glad you like the song. That's surprising to me.
I do. I like the song. I like Barbie Girl too.
Barbie Girl's great.
Yeah, great song.
What do you think about the song, Scott?
I enjoyed the song. It's niche. Mm-hmm. You know, it's not so much something I would go out of the way to listen to, but it is enjoyable to stumble upon.
Okay. The beat is dated.
Yeah.
Like you could change the beat maybe and make it relatable somehow.
A little bit more modern.
Yeah.
But no, I think it's a good song. Video was anything above a 1.
All right. So this was let's see. What's our next video here?
This was 6, so we're going to 7, and 7 is Tonight I'm Fucking You by Enrique Iglesias. Yeah. Hey, I got news for you.
Yeah.
I'm vetoing it.
Okay. So we got 4 minutes left. We're just going to say that's the end of the episode. That 4 minutes, right?
Okay.
You didn't veto a 1.11, but you vetoed Enrique Iglesias.
This one would have been less than a 1.11.
That's
Enrique
unbelievable. Unbelievable.
I'm doing you a favor. I didn't want to make it that bad.
I did watch that video today, and it was bad.
So bad.
But you could have fun, to his point, you could have fun with it on music video night.
stuff.
So, but here's the other problem with it. The quality is so bad that it's hard to watch.
Of Enrique Iglesias?
Yeah, it's horrible.
I wonder if we watched the same one then, because mine looked fine. Didn't it look fine?
Yeah.
The quality of the one I found was awful.
Maybe
the
as
video
soon as this
was
episode
terrible.
is over, we will see what we watched.
All right, but I gotta announce what the next video
Yes,
is
go ahead.
since I am vetoing it.
Yeah, you do. Okay, I'm gonna write that down.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm ready.
So now you'll know what to study.
Okay, episode 7.
You know this one.
Okay, is gonna be
MGMT, Electric Feel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Electric Feel. Okay, cool. You actually, somebody at work that listens to the podcast requested that we do this.
Ooh. Okay.
But she was also like, "Oh, I love that song." I was like, "Oh, did you like the video?" She's like, "I've never seen it." So she
never seen. Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So it was a terrible recommendation because she only knows the song.
Well, no, it was a great recommendation. You just didn't know it.
Yeah, she didn't know that. Okay, cool. Well, then that's it. This was Skylar. Well done.
Yes.
I had fun.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me. Music video podcast.
No.
Music video night. Yes.
Music
Look at the camera.
video night.
All right. Okay. Cool. That's Travis.
That's Jared.
And that's Skylar.
Peace.
Bye.